All right. Well, once again, welcome to the MAMES Retail Revolution. This is a program that hopefully we can show you some products that could increase your retail sales. We are going to have these types of programs going forward. Our MAMES Retail Committee decided to go ahead and put this first ever virtual rapid retail fire event. This session will last approximately 1 hour. We're going to keep it very casual for everybody, just so that you know what we're trying to do is trying to accomplish feeling like you are actually in the room with these folks and get an opportunity to see who they are and see their products. And so how this session is going to work, earlier this week, we had emailed out the details of today's presenters, along with the products they're going to focus on. The list you have will be the order in which they will present. Each company will have 5 minutes to share their product that they are focusing on. And within that 5 minutes, they'll be able to, you'll be able to ask them some questions. If they run out of their 5 minutes, you can put your questions into the chat function. So anytime throughout the event, use the chat function if you have any questions of someone that's either currently presenting or presented in the past. Because we're recording this, we'll be able to print out those chat functions during at the end of this event. Now, here's the fun part. For everybody that is still in the session at the end of this hour, you're going to be entered into 3 different drawings for $25 gift cards. The time permitting, if we are done within our 1 hour window of event, we'll go ahead and draw those gift cards. Otherwise, we will make the announcements immediately following the end of this event. In addition, we're going to put a link in the chat function to a survey that we will be conducting, that the MAMES Retail Committee will be using to plan future events such as this. So make sure to fill out that survey, because in addition to that, there will be an opportunity to win 2 more gift cards for $25. We'll be mailing those to you, and they're from MAMES. So lastly, in an effort to really have this experience for you, if everybody in the right-hand corner of your Zoom screen, you should be able to click on the choice that you have a speaker view. Make sure that you click on the speaker boost so you can get the so you can actually get the full experience of what they are presenting. So with that, I'm going to immediately turn it over to Sarah Lakney from McKesson. So I am going to turn my screen over to Sarah. Yes. Oh,
good. I'm watching a Zoom thing.
Yeah, and if everybody could go ahead and put your phones on mute.
No, I tried getting hold of you last night.
Let me put Theodore on mute. Where is he? Yeah.
Rose, do you want to talk about the chat button as well for questions?
Yeah, if everybody should be familiar with the chat function on Zoom, it's on the bottom of your screen, in the middle of your screen. You just click on the chat, and you can either chat individually with individuals. So if you click on that, you can see if you want to go ahead and chat to individuals or chat to everybody. Any questions about that or how that works? And quickly, while I'm looking for Sarah, Nancy, as the MAMES Retail Committee Chairperson, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Nancy Frosley. I am with New Motion out of Fargo, North Dakota. I'm super happy that everybody is all here. COVID has been tough. So I hope you really get a lot of great ideas from these presentations today, whether it be new products, whether it be a way to increase your cash and carry business. I think we've got a great lineup, and please ask as many questions as you have. And we hope to do this again with more manufacturers. So I'm excited.
Wonderful, thank you. Kim Stadler, if you'd also like to introduce yourself as being the Vice Chair of the Retail Committee. Kim, if you're talking, you are on mute, my dear.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. My name is Kim Statler. I am the owner of Hilton Medical Supply in La Crosse, Wisconsin. I'm also on the POEMS committee. I have been in the industry for 32 years. And these retail meetings are, you know, if you're not part of this retail, you need to really get on it because it brings a new light. I work in my business from the bottom to the top, and it really, I think, is a great opportunity for everyone, especially in this time, to focus on what we can do for retail. So I think this is a really great platform.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate that. Appreciate your involvement in MAMES and being a co-chair. So with that, Sarah, I'm going to go ahead and turn the presentation over to you. I'm going to make you host, and when you're done, if you can return the host duty to me.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. All right, well, hi everyone. My name's Sarah Lakney with McKesson. I am a McKesson brand field specialist for the Midwest region. You're about to see that I am not a Zoom production manager, so bear with me as we go through this. But I do work with the Midwest region with your local reps to promote everything McKesson brands. I like to say, think of me as a manufacturer rep with our private label. So today I wanted to highlight a product out of our McKesson Drive co-branded DME line. We currently have about 170 products in this line with 55 in retail packaging. So if you can see behind me, let me adjust my screen a little bit. I do have a few of the products from
12 o'clock because I've got a meeting.
Can you mute everyone?
Yeah, unfortunately, I turned the hosting over to you, my dear.
Oh,
So I
okay.
cannot control
That-
it.
Is that me?
So
Yes.
maybe what I need from you.
I don't know how to mute everyone.
Go ahead and click on the participants. You should see a list.
Okay, mute all. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Can you still hear me though? Thumbs up? Okay. So, so I do have a couple products from our retail DME line. I just wanted to show you folks the boxes in case you're not familiar with them. If you're familiar with any of our McKesson brand products, whether it be gloves, incontinence, or wound care, you're going to see that the packaging is very similar. So if you were to incorporate this into your McKesson brand purchases, it's going to look really nice on your showroom floor. Here's a couple boxes from our wound care. As you can tell, they do all look very similar. And on the back of our packaging for our DME line, we do have French and Spanish language. So there is some other language options as well. The product that I picked to highlight is our adjustable height rollator. It actually came in this packaging right here. So it does come disassembled. I put it together last night. It took about 5 minutes, and it's been a long time since I've done this. So it is fairly easy. I'm going to adjust my screen, but this is the adjustable height rollator. When it does come disassembled, you do have some numbers on the base that match up with the legs and arms. So it does get together pretty easily. And the reason I like this product is it's essentially 2 rollators in one. So you're going to have your junior and your adult rollator. And anytime you can reduce some SKUs at a DME, it's always a positive. So this will actually adjust from 18 to 22 inches seat to floor height with a push pin here. So it adjusts very easily. And then the handles do adjust from 29 and a half to 38 inches with this mechanism right here. It does have the flip back removable backrest, a nice padded seat with the bag underneath, and it does have a 300-pound weight capacity. So this is just one of the products. Like I said, we have 55 currently in our DME line that are in retail packaging. This product line launched in November 2017 with phase 1. We are currently rolling out phase 3 with phase 4 in the works. So there are 55 right now, but look for more in the future. So if I have any time left, I can take questions too. How do I do this?
You got it.
I got a quick question. You mentioned that it was Drive co-branded. Can you explain that a little further?
Yeah, so McKesson, obviously we're a distributor. We don't manufacture our products. So we chose Drive as our partner to co-brand our DME line. So if you're familiar with anything Drive, it's going to essentially be the same product. So this product they do make, we have just private labeled it into our own retail packaging. So it's good too, because if you already, for example, are using, say, their Silver Sport or a Cruiser wheelchair, and you start ordering ours, the parts are going to be interchangeable. And you also have the support of the Drive rep with the shipping and freight fees of a distributor. So it's a really good relationship we have with them. Did that answer your question?
Hey, Sarah, this is Jackson. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. It looks like there was a question in the chat. It says, is the Rollator a PDAC coded item? I'm not sure if you know that off the top of your head.
No, I will get back to you on that. Write that down. I cannot see the chat here.
Should be on the bottom of your screen.
PDAC.
Yeah.
Okay. It should be. It does have a HCPCS code, so let me double check with that.
All right. Any other questions before we turn it over to Brad? All right. Thank you so much, Sarah. We appreciate you. And then
do
Brad,
I need to do anything to flip it to you, or do you have control?
No, I do have control. It does
Okay.
allow me to return. So
Rose, if you could just highlight my screen, that's all you need to do. I don't need controller or anything.
All right. Sounds good. Let me find you again. I lost you.
That's all right.
We are. All right. We're going to go ahead and spotlight you. Go ahead.
Perfect. Okay, so my name is Brad Yates. I am with Stander, and today we're going to show you a premium product line called Trust Care, and it's a premium rollator line to help increase your cash sales. So this is all about increasing cash sales. So we know rollators are a hot item in our industry. So these rollators right here by Trust Care are Euro style engineered. They're straight out of Sweden. They're unlike anything currently on the market. So Trust Care offers these premium rollators that you can offer to your customers in your showroom, which will allow you to increase your cash sales. If you have a premium option, you can anchor that customer to those features and benefits, walk them through all those features and benefits, hit them with the price point. It does have a little higher price point. If they're willing to pay that, perfect, because these have some unique features about them that meet a couple needs that aren't met in the market. So they might buy that at the higher price point, but if not, then they'll just go to the next best option. But if you don't have a middle grade, if you don't have that premium option, then drop down to a middle grade, you're not going to be able to increase your cash sales as much. So offering these premium rollators is the best way to increase your cash sales. What dealers love about these rollators is they're price protected. MAP and MSRP are the exact same. In the industry, our brick and mortar stores struggle big time with online pricing and competing with online retailers. MAP and MSRP are the exact same. That way you're making your margin, increasing your cash sales there in the store. Also, another thing about these is they meet different needs that aren't met in the industry. So for example, their best seller, the Let's Go Indoor. It is a unique, innovative rollator that you can offer to your customers if they're looking for a traditional rollator. This is the first indoor caddy that they can use to just use indoors. And it also meets different needs. So if somebody has Parkinson's, they can put their food and beverage on this oversized tray, walk around throughout the house very easily. Another thing that dealers really like about this product is it has a unibrake handle as well. So somebody with limited dexterity, if they can't squeeze the brakes with two hands, this is a perfect product for them. They can brake left hand, right hand, and then they can wheel throughout the house very easily and use this product. So this is our best seller, over 1 million sold worldwide. It's called the Let's Go Indoor. And it's just a unique solution that you can offer to customers that have already bought a traditional rollator, or somebody that's buying a traditional rollator. It's a different category of rollator that you can offer. Another really unique option is the Let's Shop. The Let's Shop eliminates the need for needing to, carry a backpack or strap, like the grocery bags on the handles. So you often see an old lady walking down the street with grocery bags hanging off. This has an oversized bin that'll hold 26.5 pounds of whatever they want to put in it. Could be an O2 tank, could be a blood pressure monitor, could be groceries, whatever they want. Put it in this waterproof oversized bin. It's got great 8-inch wheels, very sturdy, very robust, only 15.9 pounds, and it supports 300 pounds. Another one that dealers have really liked is the Let's Move. The Let's Move is a perfect option for somebody that's looking for something a little more practical. This product here supports 350 pounds and it only weighs 12.8 pounds. So these are perfect options for you to carry on into your showroom floor. You've got a unique, innovative indoor rollator, you've got a shopping rollator, and you got a lightweight, practical option that people can transport very, very easily. They all fold up, very simple, and they lock, and that way they can pick this up and they can actually put it into their vehicle very easily. So great options, a premium product line to help increase your cash sales. Best part about Standard is lifetime guarantee, lifetime on the rollators, 5-year brake warranty, and then we have 100% sell-through guarantee. So if you want to bring these in, try them out. If they don't sell, you can send them back and get a full credit or apply it to future purchases, whatever you want to do. So we are offering a buy 3 of one style, get a demo unit for free. So if you buy 3 of the Let's Go Indoor, we'll give you a free demo unit, and that demo unit's yours to keep separate from all your other inventory. And you can just have it there for your customers to use, which will increase the likelihood that they buy the product. So are there any questions?
Jason, it looks like it looks like it was answered. Anybody else have any questions before we move on?
Yeah, this is
All right.
Mike. I do have a quick question. Are these PDAC coded as well with HICPIC codes, or are these not?
They're not. They're 100% cash sell. They're designed to increase the cash sales in your store. And like I said, Mike, the MAP and MSRP are the exact same. So the industry is flooded with, competing with online pricing. So you can offer the best price to your customers for a unique and innovative solution.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to remove you from the spotlight, Brad. Thank you so much. And Mike McGaffrey and Carly, you are next. Do you guys need me to turn the screen over to you?
No, you can keep it there.
All right, let me go ahead and highlight you as soon as I find you. Just one second, I lost you. All right, go ahead.
Hello, yeah, thanks for having us. I'm Mike, as Rose mentioned, with Western Medical, and I have Carly here with me as well.
Hi guys.
And we're going to talk to you today about our EXP Pro line of CPAP batteries, which we're very excited about. The thing about our EXP Pro is that it's the LifePo 4 technology. So this is different than other CPAP batteries out there. It's the longest lasting, safest battery for your CPAP machine. Others use a standard lithium ion battery, which is what you see in other types of devices. This is going to offer 10 times the life cycles of the typical lithium ion battery, up to 5,000 as opposed to 500 for the lithium ion. It's very durable. We have a water resistant, you can see here, sort of covered ports. So that helps with that water resistance. It's got bumpers on it, so it's shock absorbing. And so it's very much designed for that outdoor adventure or just the standard user that's using it at their home for a power outage type of situation. With that, because it is very durable and that long lasting, life cycle. We offer a 2-year warranty on this battery. So there's two options. There's the 48 Pro, which is our smaller one, and then the 96. The 48 is a 153.6 watt hour battery, which will power a CPAP for 2 to 3 nights with no comfort features turned on. That's an important part of this. And most any battery out there, if you turn any kind of comfort feature on, you're going to greatly reduce the ability of that battery to power a CPAP or any other appliance. So with 7 hours an average sleep time, you're going to get 2 to 3 nights out of this smaller 48 Pro. Again, 153.6 watt hour battery, 3.2 pounds. Then we've got the 96 Pro, which is a 307.2 watt hour battery. This guy here, and that will power a CPAP for 4 to 6 nights. That is 6.5 pounds. Both of them have 2 USB ports here that are covered, USB-C port, and of course a 12-volt power cord plug for the PAP machine. 96 has the difference besides the watt hour is you can actually power 2 CPAP machines with this larger 96 Pro. We offer several high-quality power cords for both of these machines, as well as a solar panel. We don't have an inverter on our battery. I want to make note of this, that there are other CPAP batteries out there that have a built-in inverter. One thing that's very important to keep in mind is that with an inverter, you are going to draw sometimes a substantial amount of that battery power by converting that from DC to AC power. The other thing is that you want to make sure that they're using a pure sine wave inverter. A lot of these PAP manufacturers will require that, especially if they're using a humidifier. And even with that, if they're not supposed to turn it on, it'll just greatly reduce that battery power. But if in case they do, you could actually harm the electronics in the PAP machine. So it's important that if they're using an inverter to keep that in mind and ask that question if you're using that now. So we have great retail packaging here for both batteries. We are protecting that map and watching that very closely. And we do offer a drop ship program we call Western Express to drop ship it directly to your customers. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Carly.
Hey guys, so I do have the marketing here at Western, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that we had great marketing pieces for your showroom, or a resupply insert that we can do a custom logo for your DME, HME, put on your logo, put it in the resupply. It's been a huge help just kind of bringing awareness that, hey, we offer these batteries. Like, are you ever going to be without power potentially? Do you ever want to go camping? Just these things happen, life happens, COVID has happened so far. We have posters, flyers, which is automatic. Take your CPAP machine on the go, and it's got pricing right there. Again, Mike said that we have that MAP pricing, so your customers will not be able to go online, find it cheaper. They'll purchase it right there in the store for you, which is awesome. We also make sure that, this is a cash sale item, so we really want to increase those cash sales for you guys. We realize how hard it is out there. So this is a great add-on to your CPAP sales and things like that. So yeah, pretty excited. We also are doing social media packages. So if you're starting to get online and promote your stores that way, we have social media pictures and verbiage that you can use so that you don't have to sit there and go, what am I posting on Facebook today? Like, we can set that all up for you. We also have website support as well. So if you're posting your products online, that we can say, here's, the specs that you need, copy paste, super simple. We want to help you guys out. So yeah, are there any questions?
Wonderful, wonderful work. Wonderful job making, Carly. We do appreciate it. And so as a reminder for everybody, even if you don't have a question right now, to enter that question in the bottom of the chat, on the chat function at the bottom of your screen. Next up, we are going to go with Rob. And Rob, I am going to find you and turn you over to the host. There you go, Rob.
Thank you. Hey everyone, welcome. It's certainly been a challenge for all of us during these challenging times to adapt to these new meetings. So we appreciate everyone taking out the time today to join all of us. We don't get enough of these face-to-face meetings anymore, so this is a great outlet for all of us. Right now, the market is inundated with a lot of products, and it's confusing not only for the HME retailers, but the HME consumers. So one of the products that I wanted to show today was a product that we really put a lot of research into. We did focus groups of HME providers. We did focus groups of elderly patients that had or had not previously purchased a Rollator. And then we did a focus group of people my age, and I'm not going to give that away, but I wanted to introduce to you a Rollator that we rolled out with the most inopportune timing right when COVID hit. So we did not get the initial launch that we wanted. We did not get the initial communication that we wanted. So I'm not going to do this PowerPoint in presentation mode because I don't have enough screens to control it. So you'll just see the rough desk image that I'm seeing. Our new Rollator is called the Voyager and the Voyager XR. When you first see it, you're going to think it looks very familiar, and it may actually look familiar to you. It's very similar to other Rollators that are on the market, but what we did was we made some very subtle changes that you'll notice. It's a Euro style. It's feature rich and it's value driven, and I'll cover all that as we go. We've offered it in 3 surprising colors based on the feedback of our focus groups. And believe it or not, the rose gold has outsold every other color 2 to 1. So this unit, it is a dual
Bob, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're not seeing your screen. Are you sharing?
I am. Let me. Okay, how about now?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so this Rollator, it is a dual height adjustable. I'm gonna back up one screen. There's the 3 colors. We have rose gold, ice palace, and cobalt blue. You know, it's the trend now to have fancy names for everything, so we couldn't just say pink, white, and blue. It's a Euro style Rollator. It's feature rich, and at the key of the DME focus group was the price point. So just quickly to go over the features, it will handle patients 4'11" to 6'4". I'm 6'5", and when I have it on the highest adjustment, it's a little tall for me. So I think we're being conservative. It's fully assembled right out of the box. As you extend the legs, it increases the footprint, so it actually becomes more stable, and the center of gravity raises for those taller customers. The handle height and the seat height adjust. Similar to other Rollators on the market, the brake cables are run within the tubing, and they're protected with a sleeve similar to a bicycle, so you won't get the cable breakage. 10-inch front wheel, 8-inch rear wheel. The height adjustments are audible and visual. For those who may be hearing impaired or visually impaired, they can feel a solid click. Tool-free height adjustment and brake tension adjustments. Scissor folding mechanism you can get through narrow doorways, folds flat for storage. The weight capacity on this is 300 pounds. Product weight, 16.4 pounds. That was also big for people to lift in and out of a car. It comes with a mesh bag. From a distance, you can't see into it, but close up, you can see if you've left things in there. So it's a convenience thing. We got that from the focus group. It comes with a cane holder accessory that can be attached to either side of the Rollator. Lifetime warranty on the frame, 1 year on parts. Just to quickly highlight a few of the features, this shows the height adjustment seat, heavy duty detent buttons. These buttons were the only thing keeping the weight limitations. So we had to go with the XR version. When you think about it, these 4 buttons are going to be holding the weight of that user. If you'll notice on this picture here, there is a steel cable that directs the brake line from the handle into the tubing. So there's no exposed brake cable. That was the number 2 problem with some of the others. Scissor folding, simple brake adjustments. There's a thumb screw here, no tools required. Here's the price points, $119 each. If you buy a pallet, they're $109. If you buy 2 pallets, they're $99 each. Here's a quick glance at the Voyager XR. Thank you, COVID, for delaying shipment of this. They arrive in May. I've went over my 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Rob. And if you could return the control, because I can't find it on mine.
I am looking for.
Rob, what are the retail prices, MSRPs on these walkers?
We have not set them because of the feedback from our HME providers. They wanted to set that for themselves. Sorry, I'm talking broken. I'm looking for the controls. Oh, please, Rob, don't screw up this whole call.
Because you're sharing your screen, it's not allowing me to take control back.
And it's not allowing me to, okay.
Rob, you want me to mail you my presentation?
That may be the way to go. I cannot find the stop sharing button. I am so sorry, Rose.
Okay, maybe if I can have you shoot.
You know what? I'm going to leave the meeting.
I think that might stop. Okay, go ahead.
Rose, can you talk real quick?
Yeah, I'm going ahead and let's see. I think now I might be able to reclaim the host. I got it, Rob.
Okay.
You're good.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry for that technological difference there. Now, we're going to go ahead and turn it over to First Quality. And I just need to verify, Melissa, did you just need to have me focus on you, or did you need to?
I have screen sharing capabilities as well. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it works. Thank you.
Just 1 second.
Thanks so much.
Making host. You're done. You're ready.
Okay, super. This will stop other sharing. Yes, we want to continue with that. Okay, good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for having us. MAMES, thank you for doing this. We're delighted to be here. I'm going to go a little bit of a different direction. My name's Melissa. I'm with First Quality. We make the Prevail incontinence products. And I will be within my 5 minutes, but I have a short little video that I wanted to start off with. Oops. Let's see. The wrong one.
I don't know what to do. Darling, you have made me feel this way. And I want to thank you. Will you marry me? From the bottom of my heart. Look at you. I'm coming. Look at me. From the bottom of my heart. Now when I saw you coming down the street, but at last you have set me free. From the bottom of my heart. See the glow in my eyes.
Life's biggest moments call for the best hygiene. For over 25 years, we've made the best bladder leak products for healthcare professionals. Now, we're bringing the best to you. Prevail, the protective hygiene authority. Learn more at prevail.com.
We are thrilled to be bringing you a brand new product from Prevail as we launch the Incognito line of feminine hygiene products. Incognito is designed to help support all of life's leaks for the modern woman. Not only is this product more absorbent than Stay Dry when it comes to bladder leakage, but it's also more absorbent than the leading menstrual pads on the market today. The bladder control pad market is a $2 billion industry for retail. DME stores can take advantage of this growing segment with support from Prevail. Over 47%, or nearly half of people aged 34 to 53 experience bladder leakage. Women are outpacing men when it comes to the loss of bladder control. Around 12% of all women experience some form of urinary incontinence. Incontinence is also often a side effect of many medical diagnoses and can help you expand each client sale. As a disposable product, incontinence also drives repeat traffic to your store and help build client loyalty. This unique 3-in-1 pad has broad applications for young women, disabled clients, pregnancy, and postpartum use. Incognito by Prevail comes in 5 varieties, offering options in length and absorbency to meet any client's needs. We've got you covered too. There's more detail, support, and digital tools available at prevail.com. Sample kits are also available and free of charge. We can ship these direct to your store or direct to a client. One of the greatest assets is the clinical support that Prevail offers to you and your clients. This is also free of charge, and it's available 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Incognito is a great connector product between more absorbent incontinence products and the child care baby line. First Quality was the first in the market to offer turnkey, ready retail displays for medical storefronts and pharmacies. We have selected the best-selling retail SKUs and packaged them together for an easy start solution. Each kit comes with signage and display attributes to draw attention and drive sales. At Prevail, we've got you covered no matter life stage. Consumers trust Prevail and prefer our American-made heritage. We look forward to hearing from you and supporting your expansion into this category. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate it, Melissa. Does anybody have any quick questions for Melissa? All right. Well, thank you so much. Do appreciate that. Next up, we have Health Mobius with Kamal. Kamal, did you need me to share your screen or you just want me to highlight you?
You can just highlight me. I have handouts. I'm just sending a message to everybody if they want to pull it up. This way we'll make it a little bit more seamless.
Perfect.
All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Kamal Haddad. I'm with Health Mobius. We are home healthcare product distributors and drop shippers with a pretty heavy emphasis on IT and e-commerce capability. Currently, we offer about 40,000 different SKUs from 300 different brands. By the end of the year, we should have about 100,000 SKUs in our catalog. First of all, I want to point out that I'm not an expert on brick and mortar retail. There's plenty of presentations you'll hear today from experts that'll talk to you about merchandising and planograms and what products sell and why people come in to buy it. And you should listen to them. Their expertise is in sales for in-store. I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about the 800-pound gorilla in the room. And that's the sales you're losing to Amazon and other online retailers. And I think that that's a missed opportunity for a lot of HME, DME dealers. I think as a industry, we leave a lot of money on the table thinking that we're not competing with online when we really are. The question is that the patients are not always coming into stores to buy. They're also shopping online. And the dilemma is, on one hand, you're the trusted source for their medical needs and their products. You have the expertise. On the other hand, they want the convenience of shopping online. And why do they shop online? They shop online because it's easy, it's convenient. There's a bigger product selection. They can get home delivery. Sometimes it's price. But what we've seen more often than anything else in the last 12 months has been it's COVID. COVID is requiring people to shop online for safety reasons, for convenience, and our customers saw a dramatic increase in their retail sales operation through our program. And I'm going to talk to you about it a little bit today. So what I want to stress on is the ability to integrate the online with your brick and mortar retail. At Health Mobius, our mission is to help providers compete with Amazon by providing the technology and the product selection that they lack so that their patients can have an easier buying experience. So if we can combine your expertise with some of these tools that'll enable you to compete with Amazon, we think we have a winning combination. The challenge is that e-commerce can be expensive. It requires expertise. It requires additional staff to manage the website and the catalog. And a lot of people think that it's an either or. You're either in the brick and mortar business or you're online. And I'm here to tell you that you really need to do both. You need to find a way to integrate those. So what does Health Mobius do? We start with the 40,000 SKUs that we have in our catalog, and we create, host, and manage your home healthcare marketplace. So your patients can actually go shop online. They're not shopping online from us, they're shopping online from you. It's a branded marketplace that attaches to your existing website. You select the products and categories that you want. We handle all of the order fulfillment, the customer service. Patient pays retail. We deduct the wholesale cost of the product, and you keep the difference. That's your margin less some fees. And we do that all for $99 a month. So basically for $100 a month, you can have a turnkey marketplace to expand your product selection, literally an endless aisle. I want to let you guys know that we've been featured in HME Business, HME News, Home Care Magazine, most recently Chain Drug Review is something that has really impacted this industry, especially since COVID has come upon us. I'm happy to discuss this after if anybody has any interest in discussing it further. Just want you to know some key points. We are able to handle scripted items. We are currently working on integrating into medical record systems so that you can make recommended products when you have a prescribed item. And we're constantly adding new brands, new manufacturers, and new distributors that we're working with. I just sent the link to the handout if you want some additional information. We do carry a lot of PPE information that I included in the handout, including one that has been selling really well, and that's a instant COVID antigen test. It's a 10-minute test. Wholesale, I believe, is under $13, and that is available through us as well. So I invite you to create a wholesale account with us. I invite you to take a look at our marketplaces that would enable you really to expand your retail operation. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them now.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Kamal. Appreciate that. And again, once again, if anybody has any further questions for Kamal or anybody else that's already presented, go ahead and place the questions in your chat function. And then what we are going to do is next turn it over to Bemis Independence. We've got Brian and Dan, and I'm going to go ahead. Brian and Dan, you just wanted me to highlight your video. There we go. You are on. Oh, we can't hear you, Brian. Let me try to unmute you. There we go. Now you're good.
All right, super. Good morning, MAMES members. Brian and Dan from Bemis Independence. Let's talk about cash sales. Okay, who is Bemis Independence? We're part of Bemis Manufacturing Company, the largest toilet seat manufacturer in the world. We kind of rolled out in late 2018, focusing strictly on the HME market. We took a common sense approach to how we came into this market, saying bath safety starts with secure products. All right, let's think about this. Grab bars. You secure it once to the wall and it's there and it's good. People depend on it. Whether it's a transfer bench or a shower chair, it's got to have that right dimension so that it sits well and it's not going to tip over. What about raised toilet seats? Let's be honest here. Are they really secure? We've manufactured toilet seats for over 80 years. I'm going to tell you right now, no, they're not. They're simple commodities. That's all that's been offered. Okay, I've complained about it. What do we call secure? Okay, we have a patented installation system called Snap to Secure. Installation system sounds difficult. It's not. I'm going to bring Dan up. He's going to install a seat right in front of you. Okay, so here's his toilet. Here's his Clean Shield seat. Here are the two nuts he's going to use, and here's the wrench that's included with the product when you purchase it. Okay, while Dan is going to install this seat, and by the way, he doesn't have a lot of time to do that, let me explain how we got to this point. Our engineers were challenged for a system that would not loosen ever. The problem that you have is that the bolts go down into the toilet itself, and they can wiggle. Regardless of how much you tighten them, there's still space there for them to wiggle, and that'll loosen the toilet seat. The second problem you have is that the nut cannot be tightened enough. Sometimes this is because what it's made of. This is sometimes just the way it's designed. So what we did is we fixed both of them. First, we put a buffer around the bolt itself, the bushing that takes up that space in the mounting hole. Then, as Dan just showed you, the nuts have a installation head that'll snap off when you are at the correct clamping force. So you can see right here, Dan's installed the seat in about 1 minute and 20 seconds. And now to just show you that, okay, this is kind of secure. He hasn't done his workout yet this morning, so do your kettle lifts with the seat. Do you think you can do that with a regular elevated seat? I kind of doubt it. All right. Thank you, Dan. You're welcome, Brian. Okay. Seat security is really just the tip of the iceberg with our products, all right? Our seats are hinged to the toilet. It makes a huge difference. You have the ability to clean, no problem, anywhere on the seat or the toilet. You also have standing use of the toilet. You've got a cover, which our customers say brings civilization back to the bathroom. And oh, by the way, doesn't really look like that institutional seat, does it? Look, when people have to use an elevated seat, they oftentimes plop down onto the toilet. That means that seat has to be secure. When people need arms on their seat, they have to depend on those arms for sitting and standing. You can depend on our arms for sitting and standing, okay? We've got a lot more benefits we could talk about. We got 5 minutes. That's all we get to work with. Now you're saying to yourself, okay, that's an expensive product. And you're right. We do sell a lot in Florida, Arizona, California, where people like to retire. But I want you to think about this. One of our top 5 selling stores is right in the middle of MAMES country. And it's not in a wealthy suburb like Minnetonka, whatever it might be. No, it's in a blue-collar city, okay? Why are they successful? They're successful because they have our display in their store. They have our point-of-purchase materials that we supply to you in the store. And they also, in their store, sell good, better, best. Whether that's lift chairs, rollators, whatever it might be, it's understanding how to trade people up and what that value is for that higher priced products. You're going to find Bemis Independent seats are a win for everyone. The end user loves it because it's comfortable, because it's there for them. There's no wiggle. It's easy to clean. Oh, by the way, lifetime guarantee. Okay, for you, you're going to sell a great non-commodity product that your customers are going to be happy with and satisfied with. And oh, by the way, you're going to make more money. Phone lines are open. Feel free to call us. We want to see you at the Spring Memes. We've got several new products that can help you control your toilet seat area in the store. Rose, thank you for the time. Memes, thank you for the time. Let's draw for those gift cards.
Brian, thank you so very, very much. Certainly appreciate it. We cannot tell you enough how much our MAMES Associate members mean to us. And we really want to push back to everybody to please support those who support MAMES. And again, I'm going to quick run through and thank all the presenters today. And we'll give everybody one last second to ask any further questions. But again, thank you to McKesson, to Sarah Lakney, to Standard, Brad Yates, Western Medical, Mike McGaffrey, and Carly Linkus. For Compass Health Brands, Rob Clear. For First Quality, Melissa Barkowski, sorry if I butchered that. Health Mobius, Kamal Haddad, and Bemis Independence, Brian Pomplin and Dan Wakiwak. So again, sorry about that. I might have butchered that a little bit, but again, this is an opportunity for anyone who has any burning questions before we end this session and talk about next steps. Questions from anybody? There's some great questions in the chat, so we will make sure what's going to happen next. Because of the challenges of trying to do this first ever virtual event, I have included everybody I have who is still on the screen. So we are going to do the gift card drawing after we close this session out. And then in about a half hour, we'll be sending an email to everybody with who the winners are for the 3 gift cards. And then we will be mailing those out to you. In addition, we're going to share once again the list of exhibitors or the presenters that presented the product today. And then again, that will include their contact information if you have any further questions that you have for them. Outside of that, any closing comments from either Nancy or Kim?
Yeah, so first off, I just want to say thank you so much. I think this was a great rapid fire session and we got to see a ton of products. As I said earlier, you know, the retail committee intends to do this again. And so I encourage you all to participate again, but also think about sending the link, forwarding on the link, or encouraging your staff, especially your frontline staff who might get questions about product or actually hearing your customers' requests, wants, and needs. You know, we can never have too many on this type of call. So please share the link, encourage your staff to participate. And let's just, you know, the more participation, the more often we'll do these.
Perfect, thank you. Kim, any closing comments?
No, just thanks for everyone for participating in this. I think it really does help, you know, and it gives a few new ideas and things that we haven't seen. And sometimes I think it lights a little fire under us when we're in the middle of COVID to increase the sales. So I appreciate everyone that have participated.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you both. Do appreciate it. And just as closing comments from here, just make sure when we send the email out announcing everybody who won, we're also including the survey, the link to the survey. That is extremely important that you guys fill that out, because that's what our retail committee uses to plan further sessions like these. So if you did like this program, please make sure to let us know that. And then if there's also other products and things that you'd like to see, please let us know. With that, any questions from the audience? All right, hearing none. With that, we're going to go ahead and close this event. And once again, we want to thank all of our MAMES members. Thank you all to our presenters today, and especially you folks that participated. We greatly appreciate your time. Thanks all and have a great week.
Bye, Rose.
Bye-bye all.